Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Third Down Thursdays. My name is MJ. I'm joined here this evening with the new and improved setup, Coach Bruce.
It's different, right?
He's got a new setup. I've got a new microphone and headphones, courtesy of Black Friday. And we're feeling good. Coach Bruce, how are you doing, sir?
MJ, dude, I was going to say amazing. But at the same time, like I am humbled by your presence. And as much as I would love to provide information to our amazing audience, let me tell you something. I want you to lead off the show with how you are doing. Because let me tell you, I got an amazing text message from you earlier today. And I think it's only fitting that we start off the show by asking you, sir, how are you doing?
I'm doing great because I got promoted today.
Let's go!
Which was fantastic. So I am, Thank you. I'm, just another level higher, got a little raise. And then once end of December rolls around, we're going to review and work towards another promotion and another raise, which will be fantastic.
Look at you. Okay.
Yeah. So we're running the joint now. We're doing some big things. So pretty excited about that. It's always nice to see the hard work pay off.
Absolutely.
It was rough because right when I came in to this store, for people who don't know, I work at Chick-fil-A. When I came into this store down here, they were losing a bunch of people, not for bad reasons, just a lot of people graduated college and left town.
Normal turnover.
Normal turnover. And, anybody who works not just in food, but anywhere right now knows finding good workers is hard.
Hospitality industry is very difficult to find consistent people, especially around this time of year.
Right. So it's just been rough. So because of that, we've all been focused on just surviving. Right. So now that they finally got a chance, to get around and be like, oh, by the way, you've been doing great. We'll promote you. So we're going to review in 30 days. And right around New Year's, we might be, I don't know when that falls around a show, but we might have another great start to a show because I'm feeling good. And then, just another example of how short we are right now, Bruce. Tomorrow's my day off, and a couple months ago they were hollering about overtime. Right? They're like, "Y'all getting too much overtime. We can't do this."
Come on in.
My GM comes to me today. Love the guy to death. It's just hilarious because he comes to me today. He's like, hey, what's the chance you can come help him put up truck in the morning? I'm like, I got you. No worries. He had already asked me. There's a really cool luncheon with a famous author that's going on in Hattiesburg tomorrow. Chick-fil-A got invited, so a few of us are going to that. So I'm doing that.
Are we allowed to know the famous author?
I don't know the author.
Oh,
that's all I was told is there's a luncheon with a famous author. I'm like, deal, I'll go. So I'm gonna go put up truck at 5 in the morning.
Maybe you're the famous author. Maybe your dad is the famous author.
Wait.
Curveball.
No, I don't think so. But so I'm gonna go put up truck at 5 in the morning. Then I'm gonna go play 9 holes of golf. Then I'm gonna go to this luncheon. Then I'm gonna come home, take a nap, eat some food, get some work done for the show and the company. And then I'm going to go back again for a third time and do a massive catering order at night because USM next door is hosting all the state high school championship games.
Oh, yeah.
So we are going to get shellacked this weekend because every high schooler from the entire freaking state is going to be here. And they all love Chick-fil-A. Yeah, Zach, it's going to be cold in the morning, which means it's going to be like 40 degrees.
40? You're fine. You can golf in 40. We were okay, so to speak to that comment, I was golfing in upper 30s, low 40s a few years ago in the morning.
Yeah.
So that
And by
doesn't
the time I'm done playing 9, it's 60.
And some of these guys, by the way, and some of these guys, and some of these guys, real quick before we continue on with how everyone's doing, and some of these guys have these like shields in their carts with a heater, and it doesn't matter how hot or how fucking cold it is outside. They're like, all right, you'll swing real quick and then bust your ass inside the freaking tent, grab a beer and freaking.
Oh, I don't have that. I don't care. I'm just a strong man.
But some people, hey, whoa.
I'm just a strong man, and I don't care about the cold. I put on a pullover. I got 2 layers. I put on a shirt and a pullover, and I'm good, bro. You want to know how I get warm? By moving, by hitting shots.
Oh, you know how I get
by
warm?
Playing my game. Bruce gets warm with beer.
And hitting my shots. Although I will say, I at the end of the season this year, I had hardcore yips. I don't know where the fuck that came from. But
that's rough.
Anyway,
I played since we're on it.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I'll speak to that. Since we're on the golf topic, may as well go for it. Because ironically, I don't even know. I don't even know.
Do that. You have to have multicolor because of the leaves. Sorry.
So I don't even know if Paige knows this. She probably doesn't. She's studying right now. She's going to hear this for the first time. So I just post on our YouTube shorts. I post random crap because I'm just curious what hits, right? And there are 2 videos of Paige hitting a golf ball that have over 2,000 views.
Nice. Did you see what I posted today on TikTok on the pre-show?
Yeah, of your puppy.
Yeah, I was sitting there. She's cute.
Horrible, bro.
She's so cute. She's a cutie. But she's not going fucking cuckoo bananas.
Yes, but 2 things. Number 1, we went to play it against sports tonight because I'm playing golf in the morning. And I've been getting better. I'm not really losing balls anymore, which is fantastic. The course we play on a lot isn't conductive to losing balls. There's only 1 hole with water.
Conductive.
It's pretty open. What did I say?
Conductive? Is that like electricity? You mean conducive?
Did I say conductive? Yikes. Sorry, Dad.
Hey, usually it's you. Hey, it's usually you correcting me. So if I can get this one win,
I don't blame you for that whatsoever. But I haven't been losing balls that much. But we went to get some more today, and that's all we buy at Play It Again is the colorful balls because I am so blind that I cannot see a white golf ball when I'm driving around looking for it or when I'm trying to track it in the sky. I cannot see a white golf ball. Bro.
It's the red ones. It's the red ones for me that are difficult. But But anyway,
I like the neon ones.
Same. But I had to make sure that you started off tonight because kudos to you, congratulations. I think that's puppy stream. I think that's amazing, dude. Congratulations, awesome news, awesome job, and not surprising in the least bit, by the way.
So, thank you. I mean,
had
to. So if I'm a stubborn guy, so if I put my mind to something, I'm gonna do it. It's just
right. It takes me to be like that competitiveness to like take over for me to actually want to like.
Honestly, that's the thing is once I realized I'm like, okay, at the end of the day, I don't have sports to play anymore. I've got this, which gets a lot of my attention, but like this is like work. That's my thing. So
there's a competitiveness with this. Believe me, there's a fucking competitiveness with this.
Oh, with this, yeah, totally. But I'm just talking about like I realized one day I'm like, just apply the same competitiveness I had to sports. That doesn't mean I have to be like, cutthroat with other people around. But like, you got to hype up your teammates. You got to hype up your boys. But
there's a leadership quality that you have to gets learned and all that shit. But we're not here to talk about like that shit. So, but that being said, MJ.
Yeah, we are. We talk about anything here. What you talking about?
True. How am I feeling?
Yeah, how you feeling, Bruce?
Well, sir, I feel great, man. Okay, so for those of you that don't know, I have my gender reveal party going on this Saturday, and just to make it clear,
I'm sorry. I almost.
Just to make it clear, yeah, I like how you're about to say. Just to make it clear to everybody, I have no fucking clue at all if this baby is a boy or a girl. No idea. I have my preference. Before I get attacked, I have my preference. However, I want a healthy baby boy or baby girl. Done.
Bruce, please check your private chat. I just need you to see what I stopped myself from saying and recognize how funny that would have been because of how
it's really good you
much you twisted your words. Anyway, keep talking.
Fair. I know what I am.
There we go. Okay,
but
keep going.
I don't know what gender our baby is. There we go.
Thank you. Okay, continue.
Oh, that's perfect. Well, I mean, hey, we're in 2022. No one knows what anything is, right? Oh,
Facts.
Wow. Our 2 viewers are leaving now.
Oh my gosh.
But no, anyway, as I was saying, though, no idea, baby boy or baby girl, no idea. We're going to be totally jumping. We're going to be seeing it and jumping for joy, regardless of the color of the smoke or whatever. The shenanigans that is ensuing from this is we have both my family and MJ. I don't even know. Like, you met my family for a little bit at excuse me. You met my family for a little bit at the wedding.
Barely.
Right. You barely met Celine's family.
No, Bruce, I'll be honest. I couldn't
surprise.
tell you a single name of either of your family members.
Right.
I saw the only reason I'm gonna say I actually met more of her family is because they were dancing like crazy.
No surprise.
So I actually think, I don't know. Like I no offense to your family, I have no memory of meeting any of your family members. Now, part of that is because of this, a lot of people at that place knew who I was, and I knew what, 2 people?
Right.
Eric and Jason. That was it.
Right.
So I was like, "Hi guys, what's up?"
Hey, so we're famous in our families.
There we go. Boom. Anyway.
But no, seriously. It's what's interesting right now is pulling the 2 dynamic families together and under one household to have and like there's no, honest to God, there's no discrepancies in either family towards one another. The biggest issue is the drama that's amongst like my family with my family, or like her,
and then putting all of that under one roof,
right? Because you don't know what's going to fester. So what I ended up having to do and say was, like, to a lot of people was, listen, any bullshit that happens with me, my wife, my house, anything is not going to be tolerated. Like, I had to go in fucking like shut the fuck up mode and be like, listen, this is the motherfucker that's king in this area right here. You see this?
Which you don't want to have to do, but at the end of the day, when it comes down to your wife and your kid, you got to do it. Like, 100%, that's one of those times that you got to sit down, you got to put your foot down, and, you know, you pull out the big guns. You don't do it very often.
No. And to be honest with you, I'm probably like, I mean, like I shit, since I probably got to like 30, when I got to 30 years old, MJ, that's when I decided to calm the fuck down and stop being a huge douchebag.
Right.
In my 20s, that was a different story. That was like, hey, let's get into a fight. Let's do this.
But that gives you the right because you've been there, done that.
No, I'm just like,
on. And so you're like, guys, I've been there. It's not worth it. Don't do it.
Unless it's like, unless it's the NFL combine.
Oh gosh.
We won't relive that.
No, here's all I have to say, right? Here's all I have to say. I'm applying for an extra credential for the draft, okay? When we go to the draft, I am bringing along a 400-pound sumo wrestler because I still want to go to the Slippery Noodle. I still want to have a good time, but I am not dealing with your crap afterwards. And so I'm bringing the most massive human being possible Which also, like, it's just gonna make us look impressive. Like, oh my gosh, they have look at that. That's their bouncer. Oh my gosh, we walking
that's how that
around.
works.
Oh
But
my,
anyways,
you think it's not happening?
no.
Watch
Like
me. Watch me.
believe me, I will be a lot more tame at this one because I have obviously at the time like I'll have a baby on the way and everything like that, so it'll be completely different. Changes your mindset. Anyway, but let me tell you something, sir.
Yes, sir.
There's another thing though that I wanted to touch on,
Oh no.
and that's that.
Oh yes.
Let me tell you something, brothers. All right, MJ, I'll let you lead with the stats because that was something that I totally stole from you, and whatever. I'm cool with that. Wait, hold on. I didn't say lead. I said lead with the stats. I wanted to flat out say thank you to everybody that watches, everybody, regardless if you just jump on our podcast and say who the fuck are these clowns, or if you're that guy that tweeted me the one time saying who the fuck is Coach Bruce.
I still think we need to put that on a flag.
I know. Oh, that'd be awesome. But regardless, though, I still have that saved in my phone, so we should. But wanted to say thank you all, and most importantly, and yes, usually people think they're fans, but whatever. But most importantly, I want to thank the team of Third Down Thursdays, TDT Media. Yes. All of you guys and gals are the hardest working, dedicated, understanding, loyal, just badass, talented people that are not being utilized in ways that others in this industry should utilize you. So we are blessed to have you guys a part of our team, helping us all go into a direction that we all want to go to. So the biggest thing that I have to say is thank you. And Zach, welcome back. And welcome to our new guy, Johnny. Glad to have you, Johnny. Awesome article today. Yes. Emily, congratulations too. Thank you so much for jumping on our team as well. I can't tell you how much I am overwhelmed, humbled, and proud to be a part of this and to grow this, because when MJ and I first started this, it was just me and him fucking around, dicking around. And it's, excuse me, we have the website, and we have you guys helping us, and we have just multiple people, and we've done things that we wouldn't even thought was going to be possible. So thank you all.
I second everything Bruce said. Yeah, for sure. So to speak stats Bruce was talking about, we made a specific goal to strap down, for the month of November.
Excuse me. I'll shut up. Go.
And by doing so, TDT Media was able to accrue over 63,000 views across all platforms, which is just mind-boggling to me. I know that might not sound like a lot to some people. There are people out there on TikTok getting 63,000 views on a video, which is fantastic. Props to them. We'll get there eventually, right? But for us to get to that point where in a month we got 63,000 different eyeballs looking at us. Technically, it's 126,000 eyeballs, give or take. That many people looking at what we're doing, following what we're doing.
One brain decided on it, though.
One brain decided on it.
Yeah, one brain per those 63,000 brains.
Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah,
but it was one brain because anyways, sorry.
So, and I looked at the numbers. I did a quick little analysis, and I we do things publicly here. So I'm setting our goal for 80,000 views and impressions for the month of December. It's a big sports month. We got plenty of things going on. We got all the holidays, so people are going to be spending time with their family, but we always consume sports. And so we're going all the way. We're going to do everything we can. So yeah, thank you to everybody who is assisting us with that. We're going to keep the train rolling, hopefully rolling all the way to the Super Bowl.
Oh,
we'll see. Bruce, I've been checking that application like 3 times a day.
They still haven't closed it, dude. Do you notice that
What?
they still haven't closed? It's
Yeah, they have.
so it's still open. Oh, it's still open. If you go into the credential portion
Well, yeah,
of it,
it's still
you'll
there
see
because
it.
the event hasn't happened.
So no, I
It
can't wait.
doesn't close, but you can't submit another application.
Right.
That's why.
So I can't. Believe me, every morning as soon I like get up right away, check, get up noon, check, and then at night I just let it go. Anyway. All right. Now that we've gotten rid of the fluff and all that jazz, like usually we don't go 20 minutes of talking about just like, hey, how are you, buddy? Hey, I'm doing
right.
well. Huh? How are you? But I think it's fitting for this right now.
Yeah.
So yeah. So good shit.
Yeah.
Good shit.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Ooh, do I hear a mic? Is that a microwave?
Yeah, you can hear that.
Yeah. So what
wow,
are you
this mic is good. Oh my gosh, what you making? What you making in the microwave?
That was the washer.
Oh, that was the washer.
It sounded like a microwave.
That still throws me. It sounds like a microwave.
So I was like, all right, man.
Still throws me.
Hey, no, thank you guys.
All right, so Bruce, I will lead for you, and I'm going to preface this by saying the majority of what Bruce is about to say, I agree with, which is just utterly depressing. It is horrifying, and it is putrid. The fact that I am about to agree with probably 90 to 95% of what Coach Bruce will say in the next 5 minutes. With that, Coach Bruce.
Okay.
How you feeling about the Bears game against the Packers this Sunday?
Okay, so hold on. Do you remember you doing this? Hold on. Like you just wanted to. Hold on. Let me see if I can still. Man, it's been a while. Hold on.
Oh yeah.
Wait. You know what? Let's do this. Let's pull that out. That's what she said.
Your mic did get unplugged, Bruce. It got your input got disconnected, so you're gonna have to refix that. Give him a sec. Oh, I can hear you. I don't know if it's from the mic. It was not from the mic. It was from his computer. Give him a sec. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nope. Still can't hear you. You're muted on StreamYard. That's why we can't hear you, my guy.
Oh, all right.
There we go. Okay. All right, Coach Bruce, how are we feeling about Packers Bears Week Part 2?
So, I'm doing it. I'm doing it like this. We're doing it like it. We're doing it live. Fuck it. Let's do it live. All right. I was gonna stand up, but then I realized I can't adjust the camera. Ladies and gentlemen, Chicago Bear fans around the globe, your boy Justin Fields had a full practice today. Not limited, not partial participation, none of that bullshit. Full go. Justin Fields is ready to go. And I get it. You know, we have multiple players that are out. We have multiple players that are, hurt. We have a bottom 5 roster. Why is he playing? This, that, and the other. Experts are saying, Justin Fields shouldn't play because Justin Fields, he needs to get better. He needs to get 100% for next year. This is what I have to say. And yes, this is coming from somewhat of an expert. Shut the fuck up. I'm saying that because this is why. In all seriousness, this is why. Justin Fields, in order for him to get better, needs to play in football games. He can't just sit there and game tape, practice, limited practice. You can't do stuff like that without getting better. Or you can't get better with doing stuff like that, I should say. Excuse me. So I love it. I love the fact that he's going to participate in this game. It's interesting that they have a bye week next week. And it's almost like he's forcing his will, saying, like, no, I want to fucking play in this. No, I'm going to fucking play in this. No, I'm going to fucking play in this game because it's against the Packers. You know why? Because it's Bears-Packers week. I get it, Packer fans. I get it. You guys have owned us. Aaron Rodgers, I still own you. Okay, I get it. MJ, I'm not making fun of you. I'm just saying,
I know.
I get it, Packer fans. I get it. Here's the thing. Justin Fields is going to break a rushing record against you fuckers. He's going to throw for 2 touchdowns, and the Chicago Bears are going to win this game. And Justin Fields is going to point at Aaron Rodgers, do the discount double check, take that shit off, break it over his leg, point over at Aaron Rodgers, and say to him, Chicago is mine, bitch, and walk away. And I can't wait to see it, baby. Let's go. Bear down. That's it. Mic drop. I know I was very that was a little animated. Let me go back to normal now.
Well, you fixed your mic. I have a couple things to say, because it is just atrocious the way the Green Bay Packers are running this operation right now. And I talked with Joe on Tuesday, Immaculate Perceptions, about a couple of things going on. Joe and I actually disagreed a fair amount. Here's what I have to say. The Philadelphia Eagles ran for more yards against the Green Bay Packers than an NFL team had run for in a single game since 1949.
Yep.
So
Elite
the
defense,
last time that happened, like, we were just getting over World War II. Okay. That's almost 80 years ago that a team ran for that many yards in a game. The forward pass was barely invented, Bruce. And the Packers had that type of train ran on them in a nationally televised NFL game. Are you kidding me? And then Matt LaFleur has the audacity to stare every Packers beat writer in the eye, stare deep into their souls, and say, there are no issues in the defensive play calling. I don't think there are any changes that need to be made there. Really? You're telling me that after I saw a tweet, really? After the first 100? After the second 100? After the third 100? You didn't think that there was maybe a problem here? So that's issue number one, is the complete lack of accountability and the complete lack of care. I mean, that was, in all senses, a do or die game for the Green Bay Packers, and they died. You want to know the only reason, Bruce, that they were even close is because Jordan Love came into that game and lit a fire under the Green Bay Packers. That man was laying on the ground. And again, I think Aaron Rodgers was really tough on Sunday. I think Aaron Rodgers, I think he was playing through a lot of things, and I give him full credit for that.
Yes. 100%.
However, Bruce, I will do something that I almost never do. We're going to go to the eye test.
Oh, no, he's doing it.
We're going to go to the eye test, and I'm not even talking about the eye test of the fact that the ball coming out of Jordan Love's hand looked way better than Aaron Rodgers.
Yes.
We're going to the eye test of the way other players were reacting to Jordan Love. Bruce, if you watched the celebration after Love threw that incredible dart to Christian Watson over the middle of the field, they looked like they were having fun again.
Hey, MJ.
If you saw the way Aaron Jones reacted to dropping that beautiful dime down the right sideline, he patted himself on the chest. He said,
my bad,
J-Love, that's my bad. You've never seen a single receiver do that to Rodgers this year. You want to know why? Because when they drop a ball, Rodgers gets on him. Excuse me. I'm dying.
All right. All right. You're good. You're good. Take a sip. Take a sip of that beer, whatever you're drinking over there. It's all good.
So here's what I have to say. Aaron Rodgers said, as long as they're mathematically alive, I want to play. Aaron, I don't care. For the future of this organization, get Jordan Love on the field. I hope that Aaron Rodgers gets shellacked by the Bears. You want to know why? You want to know why? Because the only thing that I think can change this organization's mind is losing to the Chicago Bears.
Ooh, that's fair. Yay.
That is the only thing that can change LaFleur's mind, that can change Goody's mind, that can change the fans' mind.
The only interjection that I'll put to that is because I've lived it for 30 plus years of me being a fucking Bears fan. Maybe if we get our asses fucking stomped on by the Packers, like we'll make these immaculate changes. Maybe if we lose to the Packers in the NFC Championship game and fucking, excuse me, Cutler gets hurt, blah, 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 maybe there'll be changes made to the front office. Maybe if this happens, I'm not saying it won't in Green Bay. I was just at that point as a fan grasping at straws. And then you know what ended up happening to me after that, as a Bears fan, I didn't give a fuck. I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
We'll get to. I got to the point where I'm just like, all right, I'm still a Bears fan. I still love. I got my Brian Urlacher jersey autograph. I got my Mike Ditka autograph over here. I got got my Justin Fields jersey on right now too. But at the end of the day, it got to the point where I was like, all right, fuckers, I'm not gonna go down to Soldier Field. Fuck them. It's the same thing that we talked about with the Cubs, or the Cubs transition. It's the same thing we've talked about with the Bears transition. Get the feel, or you get the freaking new stadium. You change your culture. You change the people in the front office. Bye, Ted Phillips. Can't wait to see you go. All of a sudden, boom. There's a different fucking vibe, a part of a team. So I'm not saying the Packers are going to do the same thing, but I'm just saying that I'm seeing a similar. Believe me, I've been a part of a losing culture for fucking way too long, and I'm seeing there's a trend that's always a part of it. And I'm not saying Jordan Love's bad. I'm not saying that's the case whatsoever. Yeah. Will he be serviceable? Possibly. Will he be better than Rodgers is right now? Probably, only because Rodgers is hurt as a motherfucker and he's older.
Yeah.
That being said,
the last thing on Jordan Love is the Packers try really hard to balance the line of now versus the future.
Right. Remember I said 1 foot in, 1 foot out. They're 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
Exactly.
And it's not good for a franchise to be like that. Sorry.
At some point, both your feet got to be in one direction. Correct. And there is no now currently with Aaron Rodgers. And I understand that we thought that in 2019 and he ripped off back-to-back MVPs. That is perfectly possible. But with the current roster, with the current amount of money Aaron Rodgers is owed, the Packers have a better chance to win if they ship him off to some team who will take half of his salary. They use Jordan Love on a rookie contract. They build around him, spend a little bit more money in places they need money used, fire their defensive coordinator, actually play a defensive system that matches their players, and boom, you have a winning football team.
Real quick, let me touch on this.
Brian Gutekunst. I gave you the formula free of charge. You're welcome. Hire me.
Let me touch on this real quick. Packer fans have been bitching and complaining for.
At me? Yeah.
No, well, hold on. I'm going to touch on that too. Believe me, I was getting to that too. Packer fans have been bitching and complaining on the Green Bay Packers not being able to draft a skill position player for years with Rodgers. 13, 14 years? How long Rodgers has been in the league?
It has been since 2004. Before Rodgers was in the NFL, since they drafted a skill position in the first round.
So that said, it doesn't fucking matter. You know why it doesn't matter? You just had the NFC Rookie of the Month awarded to Watson because Watson has been fucking tearing it up for the Green Bay Packers.
He's incredible.
So I'm going to tell you right now, Packer fans, shut the fuck up. You guys are idiots. Secondly, you're attacking somebody. And then I'm going to go at these guys too. So MJ broke the news about there was some kerfluffle going on in the Green Bay locker room amongst some of the players and staff, but some of the players about Aaron Rodgers starting. All right, so we talk about amongst each other. MJ texts me. He's like, "Hey man, so what should we do? What should we talk about, or what should I do with this?" I'm like, "Fuck it, run it. Let's do an article on it. Let's fucking go. We don't need to name sources. We don't need to let anyone know who we fucking know or who you know. We can just fucking run that shit. Let's fucking do it. We could I'm totally backing you on this shit. I don't give a fuck if people want to come at us. Let them come at us because let's fucking go." Guess what? We get fucking people, all these Twitter fucking keyboard warriors talking shit, being like, who is this? Who is this guy? Blah, blah, blah. And then what do you see not even a week later, you see 2 or 3 days later, you see people like sending out messages saying like, or like, and I'm saying like more well-known sports entities saying like, oh, there's messed up things going on in the locker room. Rodgers is like an asshole. This, that, and the other. Some of the all the things that we reported first, but then all of a sudden it led to that. All of a sudden, like okay, first of all, shut the fuck up. We know people. We know what we're doing. Calm the fuck down. Secondly, go Bears. Bears win. 20. I'll say 20. You know what? I'll say 31-21. Bears win by 10. Let's go.
Last thing I have to say to Packers fans is, and I tweeted this today.
You might be a little nicer than I was. Sorry.
If Aaron Rodgers is willing to consider Jordan Love starting, then you should too. If the 4-time NFL MVP is willing to consider the fact that, you know what, guys, it might be time to see what the kid has. That as a fan, how in the world can you sit there behind your microphone with your fat little greasy fingers putting on Twitter that Jordan Love is a bust? Aaron Rodgers is the best quarterback ever. He's going to start forever. You know what? I love talking about how incredible Aaron Rodgers is, but he is not good right now. And the Packers need to know what they have in Jordan Love, because otherwise it's a complete and utter waste of a first-round pick, and that is organizational malpractice. End of story. Bring me more Love.
Nice. I love that. And Mike's a Bears fan. Excuse me, too. All right. So that being said, basically what you're saying right now, MJ, is there should be some kind of insurance policy that the Packers have.
100%.
Well, guess what? I have an insurance policy, our homeowners policy, with our sponsor.
Erie Insurance says here's to the grown-ups who move, mortgage, mow, and still bust a move. But does your home insurance still fit? Erie helps you protect the home you've grown into, all at fair prices that are often less than the other guys. So how do you find the right coverage? Magic. Nope. Local independent agents who get to know you like this.
Your local Erie agent is Building Block Insurance Group. Get a quote today at 704-464-4544.
Erie Insurance.
Jeff at mybebig.com. Let them know Third Down Thursday sent you, and say hello for us, please. So MJ, there was some. All right, so I'm gonna make a quick transition.
Yes, sir.
And I didn't tell you I was gonna talk about this, but this is kind of what's the old saying?
Spontaneous.
Well, obviously yes, but it's been something in my graw. What's it called? What's the chapping my graw? Like
I've been chomping at the bit.
Chomping. Well, yeah, chomping at the bit too. But anyway, that being said,
yeah.
So hold on. Let me touch on this real quick first.
Devin Booker, bro. Oh my gosh.
Oh, by 51 points, absolute stud. And I can't believe there was a
Didn't
time
he drop 60? I thought he dropped 60.
No, did he drop 60? Check on that. I don't know. I thought it was
what did he drop?
I don't know. I stopped watching too because I was just done. And plus I was tired. But
Booker dropped 51 last night. And that's
51.
Okay. But in the game before that, in the 51, those two combined, he had 95 points.
Jesus.
In 2 games.
Dang. Okay.
So thank you, Zach. So one of the things that I am super annoyed with is how Bulls fans in the Chicagoland area were at one point comparing Devin Booker Zach LaVine to Devin Booker. No, not at all. No. Just no. And I'm not saying anything bad about hard pass. I'm not saying anything bad about Zach LaVine because I am a Zach LaVine fan. All right. And
yeah.
However, so two things. I'm gonna say two very controversial things right here. I might be flip-flopping too, and I'll admit it. Is Zach LaVine worth the money that the Chicago Bulls paid for him? Is he? You muted? There you go. Yeah. So again, I'm not I love Zach LaVine. I know he's fighting through an injury. And I know that, but this is a repeated process now in his career about injuries, taking away his explosiveness, taking away this, that, and the other. He's an amazing shooter. I love what he can do, but he needs the ball in his hand to be productive. I don't see him running off screens, catching the ball and firing. That's something that's a little bit of a problem to me. And I can't wait to have Rob on again so we can talk to Rob about this too, because
Yeah.
it's something that concerns me. Also, before the Suns game, Lonzo Ball, it was announced that Lonzo Ball has not started cutting, has not started running or anything like that on his knee yet.
He still has significant pain.
So at what point, and keep in mind, so here's the fucked up curveball, dude. This guy was supposed to only be out 6 weeks. We're almost hitting a year. And I'm not mad. Like, I like Lonzo Ball, to be honest with you. I think he busts his ass. I think he works hard. And it was talked about today, and I thought about it. It was talked about in the Chicagoland radio. I thought about it today too. Right when they said it, I was like, fuck, I wanted to use that for Third Down Thursdays. But I'm going to use it right now anyways. Is this a Brandon Roy situation? So I don't even know if you are.
No, I know who Brandon Roy is. Yeah.
So Brandon Roy was an absolute stud in Portland, and
right,
he had a knee issue, degenerative knee problems, whatever. And all of a sudden, like, he went from being a 25 point scorer, explosive, awesome basketball player to a shell of a player that he was. Granted, he was still in the NBA and he was still playing, but like, I think he lasted maybe a year after his surgeries and everything. So is this what we're looking at in Lonzo Ball? And I'm not saying like he's a bad
in Lonzo.
Yeah, in Lonzo.
I don't think you can compare the two.
Fair,
I don't think Lonzo ever had the type of bouncer
production. No, I know that.
Brandon
I'm talking
Roy
about.
did.
I'm talking specifically the knee. Like, I'm not talking like.
Yeah, I think so.
It might be a degenerative knee thing, or like a chronic knee thing at least.
Yeah.
With Lonzo. But just to chime in real quick, I think he's supposed to be a big X factor for the Bulls. So losing him is going to hurt the Bulls a lot. Also. Agree.
100%, because without him, like, defensively, he was an absolute stud. And then running the fast break, he was ridiculous. It was a completely different basketball team with him and him on the floor. I would assume it wasn't required to do the things that he's trying to do, right, and fill that role.
Right.
Because he's not that guy. He's not a Lonzo Ball type. He's more attack the rim, downhill type guy. Whereas Lonzo's a dancer, dude. He's very like, just like la da dee, la da da, whoop. La da da, la da dee, bop, shooby doo, whoop. You know,
right.
Whereas I was just go like downhill. I'm gonna go downhill, but it's disappointing. So, when did the Chicago Bulls say, "All right, Lonzo"? Like, I don't know what his contract situation looks like. I don't know what they want to do with that, but when did the Chicago Bulls say, "All right, man, sorry, peace out"?
So
and then what? And then does AK at the trade deadline, because Sam Smith, a very famous Chicago Bulls beat writer, is associated with saying the Chicago Bulls have the best potential package to send to Brooklyn to get Kevin Durant, which is so fucking far-fetched. That's not going to happen. Anybody that thinks that is on a pipe dream. Everyone. And Sam Smith is an absolute asshat, and I thought that in Last Dance, and I thought that as a kid, and I thought that as an
you'd
adult.
have to trade everyone.
But he seems to think that the Chicago Bulls have the best chance. So look at that article, by the way. And also, Zach, if you get a chance, it's hilarious. This guy actually thinks that the Chicago Bulls can trade for Kevin Durant. It's fucking asinine. Anyway.
So Bruce, Lonzo has 2 more guaranteed. Well, this year and next year are guaranteed right around $20 million, which is honestly, it's a tradable contract. It's not out of this world. It's a very tradable
But is he tradable?
deal.
Though? What team takes him?
I think a lot of teams take him. He's a 25-year-old that was the second overall pick in the NBA, and you get. I
Give him
mean,
to the Magic.
yeah, I think the Magic are a team to take him.
I think
a team where they're rebuilding and they don't have to rush him back. And if they can, maybe
They
win
let
the
Marco
Wembanyama
Fultz.
sweepstakes.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. I think
they let Fultz sit
it's a
on
rebuilding
the
team that
bench
could
for a
take him and
month.
take a flyer.
So I have another question. I have a question about that. So Zach, stay on with us real quick. So I have a question about that. Excuse me. Did the Orlando Magic win that trade with the Bulls now?
I mean, the Magic suck.
True. With how Wendell Carter's playing, and now you have the draft capital. So the Bulls have to get a guaranteed top 4 pick, otherwise they lose it, and it goes to the Magic.
Then yes, I think that they win that
I
trade.
think they might have. Vucevic made so much sense at the time to make that trade because you had all those pieces. Lonzo going down, Levine having touchy knee issues. Like at the time when DeRozan playing, around an MVP pace, like that team could have made a run. But now you look at it and say Lonzo's out long term, Levine's iffy.
Right.
You kind of feel like, maybe the Magic might have actually.
So basically right now, like if you're the Bulls, like so to go back to your original point, MJ, earlier about like bless you, whoever that was.
That was Paige.
Oh, fair, bless you. To go back to your original point, MJ, talking not original point, but one of your previous points about the Packers, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. All right, Chicago Bulls, sorry guys, you're 1 foot in, 1 foot out right now. So what do? Because you're in NBA purgatory right now. So are you going to go all in and say like, all right, so we're going to make a trade. We're going to try to go get Durant. We're going to try to do whatever to get like, I'm not saying that's the answer. That's not what I'm saying. Or do you say, all right, DeRozan, you've been amazing for us. You've helped us so much. Sorry, we got to let you go. Because there's no way you're trading the Zach LaVine contract right now with the knee issues that he's having and like being, you can't trade him right now.
Wait till the deadline on that one.
Right.
See if it gets better.
Fair. So I don't know. So what are you doing right now though? I mean, I don't know. Me personally, like part of me wants to say fuck it and be like, bye. And
I come from the Nuggets fandom. We just suffered through an entire year without Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr. And it went to a 48-win team somehow. But I almost wonder if the patience that the team showed in not rushing back Michael Porter, who probably could have played in the playoffs, and not bringing back Jamal Murray, who wasn't mentally ready. I almost wonder if the Bulls try and do something like that with Levine and with Ball and see if they can make it last. Like, I mean, Lonzo's contract goes for at least a couple more years. Levine's under contract long term. You can make it work if you want to, but they need to make that decision now. Not so much to blow it up or contend, but do we want to stick with this core and just let them get healthy?
So I like that. So Zach, I actually really do like that thought process. Only so you totally just caught me at a point right now of what I hate about Bears fans, about immediate gratification right away.
Welcome to Broncos fandom.
Right. Well, hey, Broncos country, let's ride. Hey, let's ride.
That's
you guys are so fucked.
I watched Spain Germany over the Broncos game. If that's what you're wondering happened on my Sunday.
I don't blame you.
Yeah.
At least one of my teams can entertain me playing football.
Fair. But no, I appreciate that because you brought me a level of like civility, thinking to myself, okay, you know what? He's kind of right because get them healthy, keep those two guys, and then see what happens everywhere else around them because it doesn't have to be this year because the East is absolutely stacked and there's no way, regardless of any kind of trade that the Chicago Bulls make, they're not going to win the East this year. You have Giannis playing at MVP level again. You have the Cavaliers playing outrageous basketball. You have, I'm not going to say Brooklyn. That's not true.
Just give them your corner. They're getting there.
Right, fair. In the 76ers, I still like the 76ers. I still like that roster. I even like Detroit as a dark horse. I still like that team. I like that roster. It's very
They're
young.
fun.
Yes.
They're in last place in the
They're
East
fun,
Coast.
but they're not good.
Yes. Right. I still like I like it. So it's
Here's my thing with the Bulls. They on paper, and again, I'm saying on paper, they on paper have a team that could make a very deep playoff run. And so I think that speaks to Zach's patience point. All the Bulls have to do for this season is sneak in the door. And they could be dangerous because if you present to me a lineup of Lonzo, Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, Patrick Williams, Nikola Vucevic. Vuce is 6th in the league in rebounds per game. Like, he may not be playing offensively as well as people would like, but the dude's averaging 15 and 12, which is not nothing. And if you present that to any team as their starting center, they will take that.
right.
And so then off the bench, you have
their bench isn't the problem.
If Lonzo is healthy, you have Io, Caruso, Kobe White,
Right.
Derek Jones, Javante Green, Andre Drummond, Goran Dragic to mentor everybody. Like they
Their
have
bench is
a
fine.
solid roster. It's just like Rob talked about last time, some shooting issues and some injury issues. But if they can put it together even a month before the season ends, make a little run, they are a team that has the possibility. It's just really unfortunate that injuries are screwing with them a little bit. I don't think it's an organizational issue. I don't think it's a roster building issue or anything like that. It's just how do we manage this right now and float?
I'll say it, I think, and Rob actually spoke to this too. It is a roster building issue to an extent because they didn't fill the need of shooting on that roster because 3-point shooting, they're in the bottom 5. Correct me if I'm wrong. Bottom 5 of the league, percentage wise, and it's maybe not bottom 5. I think it's bottom. It's in the bottom tier. Let's go with that. Speaking generalities, Bruce. Speaking generalities. That's what they teach you in in media. No, right. but no, they do. They're in the bottom tier in 3-point shooting. But I don't disagree with you. I really don't. I do like their. I like
so
the idea.
They're actually not. They're dead even.
I like the idea of their
they're
roster.
15th.
I like the idea of their roster. I just like there are just problems with it.
Can you afford to sit Zach LaVine for a month?
No. Okay. Probably not.
Because I was thinking, like, if you can sit him and just say, sit for a month, get the knee right, and then come back in 2023, and let's ramp you back up. Maybe a minutes restriction, no playing on back-to-backs, whatever, and just ease him back in until like February, and then let him go, and then you can ease Lonzo back in February, March.
If Lonzo plays.
On the hope that he can. Obviously,
I think they could.
Hold on.
I think they could.
I want to check out their schedule.
I think they could get away with it. I mean,
you need to go 500.
It's not ideal. Yeah.
I just don't want.
You just have to float.
It's the old school thought process of the Chicago Bulls back in the Derrick Rose days. Excuse me. Of the try hard, go hard Bulls in the season, and I just don't want that.
Basketball.
But looking at their,
it's not a sprint.
Looking at their schedule in the next month, there's only 3, 4, 5. There's only 6 games that I see as guaranteed losses. If they sit,
they're losing. They're losing tomorrow.
Yes.
They're losing against Dallas.
They're losing against Atlanta the 2 times.
They'll lose Atlanta.
They're losing against Miami and Milwaukee.
Atlanta. Losing Milwaukee.
And then probably Cleveland.
I would say Cleveland too.
But
okay.
They can go 500 in that stretch. I believe the Bulls can go 500 in that stretch if they were to sit Zach LaVine for a month. So honestly, Zach, that's not a bad idea.
What was that?
They're half a game ahead of Chicago right now. They're 10-12. They haven't looked great either. Miami might even be a game they could steal.
True.
And I mean, the NBA is weird, right? Any given night kind of thing. I mean, shit,
Right.
Yeah.
the Pistons beat the Nuggets in Denver. Granted, there was some coming off sickness and chaos of players coming back 3 hours before, but not the point. Detroit
Right.
beat Denver in Denver. Like, these things
It-
happen.
yeah.
You can steal games in places too. And like Chicago going 500 for a month, even without Zach LaVine, it gets harder, but it's not impossible.
Imagine how many people got screwed over by that bet right there, with Detroit beating the Nuggets.
I was not one of those people. Oh, I was definitely one of those people. I forgot
That's
about
awesome.
this. So I bet
Wow.
before the game, before Jokic and Murray and AG were confirmed coming back in this game because they were out with sickness. The game was at 7 Mountain Time. The rumors started and they moved to doubtful at like 4 in the afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
I'd already put the bet of -6.5 Denver.
Oh no!
So they took the game off DraftKings entirely. And when it came back up, it was -12.5. I'd already had my -6.5 in. They lost it anyway.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry, Zach. Sorry, Zach.
It was a
That's
tough
so
one.
sad.
But you know what though? You know what's not sad? Having insurance on that. You know what you have insurance on, especially when you're
I
moving,
wish I had insurance on that bet.
with car insurance from our sponsor.
Here's to the grown-ups. Your car is now your office, stage, nursery. Sorry. Erie Insurance offers products that lots of other companies don't. That's a big deal. And it's a good deal, too. And with Erie, you get your own independent agent, not a giant corporate call center or some online robot. You meet with a real person, like this.
Your local Erie agent is Building Block Insurance Group. Get a quote today at 704-464-4544.
Erie Insurance.
Make sure when you email Jeff at bbig.com, you say Third Down Thursday sent you, and you say to them, it's time for Fireside Chat with Third Down Thursday. Zach, you gonna stay in the Third Down Thursdays Fireside Chat today?
Sure, why not?
I love it.
Bet.
I love it. Well, welcome.
Hey Bruce.
MJ.
You remember Marcus Jones, the DB who had the game-winning punt return last week for the Patriots?
I do.
He just scored an offensive 48-yard touchdown.
I need I don't care. I just need Josh Allen to throw touchdown passes for me in my fantasy football league.
You don't care that Bill Belichick threw a screen pass to a DB on his first ever NFL snap and he scored a touchdown?
It's Belichick, dude. Like,
It's electric.
the guy
on,
just
Bruce.
knows what he's doing.
Come on,
Anyway, and now he's playing defense now.
Dude looks smooth. Yeah, like he looked like Tyreek Hill. That's who-
Prime time, dude. It's prime time.
Yeah, I like it.
Anyways, all right, guys. So it's fireside chat. Basically, you can ask us
Yes.
anything you want to ask, and we'll answer it. Kind of, maybe. We'll see.
maybe, possibly.
Bruce, Zach, go ahead.
No, go for it.
I was gonna say, since everyone kind of knew what's going on with us, Zach, what's going on with you, man? What's new?
I'm just trying to finish the semester, man. My laptop broke at the worst part of the semester
Right.
and had to send it to the warranty place. It took longer than it should have. So I'm actually just back on it for the first time today.
Ooh.
And using the backup laptop for what it was meant to be, which is streaming sports games, back to its
Absolutely.
original role. So I have the abs on right now, and I'm feeling all right. The Avs just scored 4 goals in the second period to go from down 2-1 to up 5-3.
That boy. Oh, Zach. Oh, we got some love to you right here, buddy. We need more Zach.
Oh, hello.
Oh,
There
we
we go.
need more Zach. Wait, Zach, did you get? All right, so Zach, did you get the Third Down Thursdays gear?
Yeah, I did.
All right, good.
There
Just
we
want to make
go.
sure. Just want to make sure. Where's it at, Zach? How come you're not wearing it?
Because it's cold. My room is cold. So every day,
Bruce,
like
you need to
I'm
get
wearing
to get
shorts
people
over the
hoodies.
summer.
Okay.
I will put on sweatpants
Question.
at night.
Question. Coach
Here
Bruce.
we go. Here he comes. Here he comes.
Coach
Here he comes.
Bruce.
I know exactly what he's gonna say.
When can we start selling hoodies? When can we start selling merch?
as soon as I buy it.
I can make a drop shipping store on our site right now.
No, I know that. So I gotta
Yeah.
buy the merch, and I also
that,
have to
Josh?
have it made.
No, not if you do a drop ship. We'll talk about this later, okay? It
Yeah,
takes
yeah, yeah.
all of the
all the
work
mines.
out of it. Yeah. So we can start selling merch right now. I think we should. I think we should,
Right-
to be honest.
right now.
We got
Right now.
63,000 eyeballs on TDT Media and we ain't got merch.
I'd
Really?
be down for a TDT sweatshirt. I need it for my
Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want a hoodie.
I think I'm the only one with the hoodie.
Yeah, you are. You are. Where my hoodie at, Bruce?
You know what's hilarious about that is I have people that would talk shit. I got like Sean, like my buddy Sean would be like, dude, I want a fucking hoodie from you guys. The hoodies are sick. And I'm like,
Yeah, bro.
all right, I'll try to get it. I'll try to get it. And I never did. And he's still pissed off at me for not getting him a hoodie.
Yeah,
But
give me.
that's a pretty sick. I gotta say, our logo actually isn't that bad looking. It's a pretty sick logo.
I'm one of the founders and I don't have a hoodie. Hello?
So
I mean, not to be that guy, but like, come on.
it's true. You have the t-shirts though.
Yeah, I have the t-shirts, but like,
I
I'm a
love
comfy
it.
guy. I want a hoodie. Yeah, hashtag give MJ his hoodie. Okay, I'm putting Bruce until you get me a hoodie. I'm putting that on every single tweet. Hashtag
that'd be
give MJ
great.
his hoodie.
That's awesome. I love
I
it.
guess we're just gonna start the Bruce ratio right now.
Yes,
Come on, Sam. Why you gotta come at me with that,
Please.
bro?
please. Hashtag give MJ his hoodie.
I love it. But, all right, man. Well, MJ,
Bruce.
Zach, gentlemen, it was an absolute pleasure. MJ, congratulations also with your promotion. Zach, glad to see your back.
I'm glad to be back, man. I'm happy I have a laptop that functions again. So
Yes.
Yeah.
we're
No,
surviving.
I don't blame you. So that being said, follow us on Twitter, on the Instagram, on the Facebook, TikTok. TikTok, we're MJ. I would crack one open, but I don't have any more left by me. So that being said, gentlemen, it's been an absolute pleasure. Enjoy yourselves. And MJ, you got anything?
No, sir. We'll be back next Thursday, 7 p.m. Central Time, as always. Follow the social media. Zach, what's your Twitter?
It's at my name, at Zach Gottlieb.
Beautiful. Follow
At
Zach.
Zach's got a name. I'm telling you guys, Zach's got a name for sports. So make sure you follow
He
Zach.
does. For
Zach
sure.
Gottlieb.
And with
Hey,
that,
hey MJ,
hey, Bruce,
let's fucking go, Bears.
go Jordan.
Bye, Zach.